Hey guys, so we just got back from the gym and we are going to meal prep for tomorrow. So I like to meal prep the night before and just do it for the next day, otherwise it grosses me out if you do like a full week in advance. I don't know. So we're gonna he's eating some candy and I might pour a glass of wine and we're just gonna get right to it and start meal prepping. So the first thing that we're gonna probably do is cut up some sweet potatoes because I use sweet potatoes a lot in a lot of different things. So we're gonna go ahead and get those started and we'll share the recipes as we go. Like wrapping presents. So I like to peel my sweet potatoes. I don't know if I think that maybe it gets out some of the nutrients.
You like to?
I like it when the sweet potatoes are peeled. I don't like the peeling on it, the skin. So yeah, Tate's just peeling away. Wine break.
Get that going. Something funny.
Don't get that dicer thing. It's a mess.
It's fine.
No, Tate, I'll just chop away.
I want to try it for the video.
No, Tate, it's not good. No, I'm gonna have to clean it.
I'll help. This piece is too small. See, this thing is awesome. I just cut it wrong. Initially. Oh yeah. You're gonna have to wash that, but.
Okay, so now we're just gonna dump all of those sweet potatoes onto this pan. Spread them out. I'll put some olive oil on it. Just gonna drizzle that over the top.
Extra virgin, preferably. What's that you got?
I accidentally got classic.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
And then I just kind of mix it all up. Okay, so now we're gonna put on some pink Himalayan salt. Just kind of however much you feel like putting on. And then I'm gonna add some black pepper.
And garlic.
And then some garlic. Thank you. And we're gonna put it in the oven and I'll probably put it in for like 15 minutes and then I'm gonna take it out, stir it, and assess the situation.
This one's really like soft.
I'm gonna make the tahini sauce that I like to put on top of the bowls. Tahini is weird and you have to like mix it all together.
It's like natural peanut butter, kinda. How it separates.
Oh.
What have you done?
Just go out on the side. So,
oh, no.
We're gonna do about 1/4 cup of that. It's disgusting.
Well, I don't know if you want to say that.
And we'll just dump that into this. And then we're gonna put a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, and this is the Heavy Select pure maple syrup. So we're just gonna do 2 tablespoons of that. Okay, so we need half a juice from, or half of a lemon, half the juice from a lemon. So we're gonna just cut that in half and squeeze it. Squeeze some salt in there.
Grind or squeeze?
Grind. Just about a tablespoon, and I already got rid of it, so I'm just gonna add a dabble in there. I'm gonna go ahead and start mixing that up, and then we might need to add a little bit of water, just kind of depending on the thickness of it. So the consistency should kind of be nice and runny, but not like water. Okay, so now we're gonna start compiling the bowls that this is what I eat for lunch at work. And it looks disgusting, but it's actually really good. So I just put a healthy amount of spinach into the bowl.
Handful of baby spinach.
And then we're gonna do
It's not baby, it's just regular.
a nice little amount of carrots. And then this is just broccoli sauce, so it's carrots, broccoli, and red cabbage. I'm gonna add that into it. I like the crunch that this gives. You can also use like the coleslaw cabbage, that's good too. But it gives a nice little like textured crunch to your bowl. A little more spinach. And then these are just garbanzo beans, and we already had them, so I'm not gonna open another can. I'll just dump in some of those too, so take and show you what the bowl's looking like. I have these little cups, you can buy them at Walmart. And I just pour some of the tahini mixture, which is up here, that we pre-made a little bit ago. And you can just pour it in there. So like now, once you meal prep the first night, then it's easy for the rest of the week because now I have the tahini sauce made and I can just re-pour some into these little cups every day. You have the spinach and all that everything else. And then once the sweet potatoes are done, we'll have those too. The bowl's pretty much done, and then I'll have the sweet potatoes when they get done, and we'll put those in a little container and call it good to go. So we'll pop a lid on there.
And you can also add meat to it as well,
Yeah,
if
you
you'd
can add
like.
meat to it if you want, but
Ground turkey, ground chicken, whatever.
Yep.
Ground beef.
it's good. So I'll put it in the fridge, and meal number 1 is done. Pro tip, if you are not sure if they're done yet, take the biggest potato and set it off to the side, and then in a little bit when it cools down, you can eat it and see if it's done. And you can take one off for the dog too.
That's you, buddy.
So the sweet potatoes, I just put into a container like this, just packed them in there, and then I just set that on top. That way you can warm this up. So it's really good because the rest of the salad's cold, and then this is warm, and it's just kind of a nice little mixture. So my favorite meal is breakfast, and this meal is like the easiest meal to make. So you just take some ghee, and I do a nice scoop into the pan, and then oops, all right, turn it on. So we'll get that heated up, and then all it is like a scrambled egg mixture, and it sounds really weird to like meal prep scrambled eggs, like it's not something you think about. But it actually comes out really good the next day. I just put it in the microwave at work for like 30 minutes or so, and then
30 seconds.
30 seconds, and then yeah, it comes out really good. So that's starting to melt. So we're gonna just crack 2 eggs into the pan. I'm gonna put the temperature actually at about 4. I like it a little bit lower so they cook slower. It just gives time for the spinach to wilt and mix in good. Okay, so this is my favorite part about the eggs and spinach mixture is, and I think it's kind of what like makes it so that you don't feel like you're eating something healthy, I don't know, but you are, this is the bourbon apple chicken sausage, all natural, no antibiotics ever, but they're just little like chicken sausages, and they come individually wrapped. I only do a half of one for each meal, so I just throw that in there, and then I'm going to actually just cut it right in the bowl. So I just cut it into little
cubes.
Yeah, kind of like that. And it's kind of good because there's actually apple in it, which like sounds absolutely disgusting, but it's actually delicious. Eggs and spinach are done, and I have this all chopped up ready to go. So we're just going to empty the eggs and spinach just right on top in there.
Look at that.
And that is breakfast for tomorrow. Let's put a lid on that and pop that in the fridge as well. Okay, so the next part of my food prep for the next day is I like to drink 4 of these bottles of water every day. So having 4 of them, it like gives me like that. Instead of like refilling one, it makes me drink all 4. So I just get them all ready. So as far as meal prepping, that's all I'll do, and usually I'll make supper in the evening. And I will show you what we make for supper. We're gonna have supper after this, so I'll show you kind of what we do for supper. But during the day, I do get hungry and need a little snack. So I have 2 different protein bars here that are kind of my favorite ones. There is the Think Protein Plus. It's 150 calories and has 10 grams of protein. And this is the s'more flavor. And it's amazing. It has like little like chunks of like graham cracker in it. I don't know, it's really good. And if you like pretend it's an actual s'more, it actually kind of tastes like a s'more if you like really trick your brain into thinking that. And then the other one is the Think Kids protein bar, and this one only has 7 grams of protein, but it only has like 100 calories, I think. Yeah, 100 calories. And this is the peanut butter cup one, and I really like this one too. So I'll either have I'll bring one of these to work. Actually, I usually bring both, and I decide if I want a s'more or a Reese's. And then when I get home from work, before Tate gets home, if I need a little snack, a lot of times I will eat the, these are the Terra chips, and this one is the Mediterranean. I also like the exotic one, that's really good. But this one is garlic and herbs. They're kind of a little, like it's a little potent, but they're really good. And I know that these are not any probably healthier than like regular chips, but. Okay, now we're gonna make supper, and this is just a really, really easy meal that Tate and I both love. So we're going to start by, we're gonna use that same pan. Like, it just had eggs in it, it's fine. But we're going to add some ghee. And then we're gonna just go and add in a bag of green beans. And then we're gonna get, this is another little hack. It is using, you can find these crushed garlic cubes at like the grocery store, and you just keep them in the freezer, and then you open it up and you just press it out. I'll show you how it works. Push it out, it's kind of hard sometimes. And just put that in there. I'm gonna put 2 cloves. 1 little cube is equal to a clove of garlic, so.
It's already
nice
minced.
Little hack, already minced, ready to go.
So we just cook that down and then add the sweet potatoes?
Yep, and we're going to...
Which normally we cook the sweet potatoes first, but since we already fried some up, we're just gonna toss those in after the fact.
Yep, so we're just gonna put a little bit, kind of let it do its thing for a little bit, and then, yeah.
You excited, buddy? Yeah.
You so excited for some spinach?
Maybe get him his supper. You want a nub? You want a nub?
Do you want a nubbers? Let's get a nub. Okay, so one of my favorite ways to add a little flavor to this meal is to spritz on some liquid aminos. And it's kind of like a, I don't know, like a soy sauce kind of. But we're just gonna do a couple squirts on there. And then mix that up. Okay, now we're gonna add in some of the sweet potatoes that we made earlier. Not really that much. We'll do a couple more spritz of the liquid aminos.
Jeepers. Get it in the pan. And one of my favorite things to eat with this, well, to put on this, is Worcestershire sauce.
It took a little bit longer than I thought to make the green beans.
Delicious.
Very good.
You just add your Worcestershire sauce. Kind of make a soup.
So we hope that this maybe gave you guys some ideas for meals. If you want to know some other ideas. We try to do it again. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know what your favorite meals are down below. Healthier options that are good for you.
We can try out.
Yeah, we can try out.
Make more videos.
Alright, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on Friday with a makeup video. Okay, bye guys!